Okay, do we have booze here today or something? Because free food, I know you guys line up for, but this is a big one. First, I'm going to talk about and give recognition to our football players that just played this weekend and the improvements that we made. So bear with me. Our offense did a real good job. We were 7 for 14 in third downs. We were 5 of 5 in the red zone. Can you believe that? We were 2 for 2 in goal line situations. And we were 0 turnovers. That's what helped us win the game. On defense, we got 2 turnovers. They were only 4. They only got 4 third down completions. We hit the quarterback a ton, and we played the run real well. On special teams, we dominated them. Coverage, return yardage, knocking them down, field position, great returns, obviously, and 100% field goal and PATs. From our snapper to our holder to our kicker, it's important for all 3 phases, and we were 100% in that, and we won by 1 point. It felt like we were playing a team that had not won a game, and it felt like after the game that we just beaten the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl. I'm not kidding you. The locker room was so much fun. And Blair Sullivan had a real good night. Nate Jeffries, Mike Edwards, who was sick with the flu before the game, had 4 catches for 89 yards and a 47-yard reception on a third down play. And Jarrell Watkins played very, very well for us on the offensive line, and so did Eloy Atkinson. Devin Patterson made a great catch in a third and long situation where Blair rolled out to his right and just threw a picture-perfect pass, threaded the needle right down there where Devin, just all he had to do was come running back to the ball 15 yards and jump up between 2 people and make a circus catch. Actually, Blair was trying to throw the ball out of bounds on that one and didn't quite make it. Darren Woodward played really, really well on defense. A.J. Rapati, Marcus Bailey was all over the field. And DeMarcus Kizzy, walk-on freshman, made the interception on the 2-play play, and Josh Feely and Gage Sharp played really well at linebacker. So it was quite a night, a lot of fun. We wanted to break their will, but we didn't get their will broken. They didn't give up. So you got to give them a little bit of credit. Last night I talked to our coaches about keeping the worst kept secret in the Larry Durham Center. That's that Rice will be my last game as your head coach, football coach. I told the coaches last night in person. I wanted to tell them, face to face, and make it as personal as I could. Some coaches leave a text. Some coaches call you on the phone. Some coaches email you. I told them I wanted to email them, that I couldn't email them because I'm lousy at that, and don't expect a text because you ain't going to get it. So, and then I told the team this morning face to face. But as I want to keep the emphasis on Rice, and I want to keep the emphasis this week on our senior night. It's the last night for seniors, and I do mean seniors, myself included in that, since I'm a senior citizen, and now I'm joining those seniors. I am retiring from the game that I've loved and respected all my life. I don't know, I think 44 years, I guess. I haven't even had a chance to add it up, but that's all I've wanted to be. I know that some of you wanted to be track stars or soccer stars or golfers or something like that. All I wanted to be was a football coach all my life. It's been a great life, boy. Talk about lucky. How many of us can say that you do that your whole profession, that every day you get up, it's fun. So I've respected it and loved the game. I wish I could coach here forever. I really do. I wish I could coach here forever. But that doesn't happen. That's reality of life. It just doesn't happen. I'm sure proud to go out with this group of players, though, as far as players, people, gentlemen, smart, intelligent, responsible, great kids, great men, lots of fun to be around. I'm just so proud of them. They've been so good to coach. Couldn't have a better team to coach as far as the coaching aspect of it and getting to know them. So, man, that makes this year a lot better. You know, the one-loss record isn't what we wanted it to be, but boy, this team sure is the type of team that you want to have. Everything you want in a young man to represent our school is what you have in your team right now. It represents our school. And I do mean our school. I mean, this is our school. We didn't all go to school at UTEP, but whether you went here or not, we're all miners, aren't we? Whether you went here or not, we're all miners. And we all want the miners to do well. We want UTEP to be successful. And I intend to support this program and help the city in any way possible in the future. This is Joyce and my home now, and we're proud El Pasoans. And I want to, I have a lot of people to thank. And now I'm going to go into the Oscars part of my speech. So hang in there. I don't have anybody cutting me off. You've already eaten. You've already been fell. You can go ahead and fall asleep if you care to. First of all, goes without saying, I have to thank and should thank Dr. Diana Natalicio. She gave me a chance when no one else would take a chance on me. She's Joyce and I will always be thankful to her. She's the best president in America. She's the best university. Wait, sorry about that. She's in Brazil right now, so she actually isn't the best president in America because she's not in America right now. She's in Brazil, but she certainly is. Anybody that in our community and university know what she's done. Wow, she's been great. Her right-hand man, Vice President Richard Adalto, has been so supportive and cooperative and helpful. I can't thank him enough. I was proud to have coached his son here, and I think that made a lot of difference in his respect about athletics and what it takes, because his kid was a great guy to have around and a fun coach and a fun player to coach. I think we're leaving it, and I know we're leaving the program solid for the next head coach. Financially, we made some money this year. We are doing a great job academically with the football players. We're all eligible. We're all on track. We're all eligible. Every player on this team is eligible today. And we're athletically in good shape. We have 34 freshmen, redshirt freshmen on the team. We only took 62 players because we're limited with the player. You can take 66 on road trips, but we've had so many injuries of late, we ended up only taking 62. But of those 62, 14 were redshirt or true freshmen. So it's a good young program in good shape. Our support staff is awesome. and has done just a great job, and there needs to be no changes, in my opinion, there. I have a lot of opinions about this university. Most of them, and just about all of them, are positive, and it certainly is positive about our support staff. Mona, couldn't have done it without you. You've been great. Donna and Norma have been strong. Nate Poss, Jurgen has done a super job in the video department, and Kurt Davis is outstanding strength coach. Seiko does a great job with our equipment. We provide the best equipment you can possibly give kids and keep them protected. Heather is doing a super job with the academics. Dawn Hearn obviously is the best. She is such a character and become really a good friend of mine. Darby and Angela, thanks. Hank, thanks. John and Jeff are the best at what they do, and Bernie gives us an understanding of what it's like to be a coach. And I think the media in general, I think all of you have been really, really good. And I know Brett and I have struck up a friendship, and he's a good beer drinker, and so am I. So that's great. South Central Fan Club, I know that's not what you call yourselves anymore, but you'll be the South Central Fan Club forever to me. Just some of the nicest people and supportive people. Put on hamburger feeds for our team and meet once a month up here, and they're just really, really great fans. Are the people that come to my coaches show every single week are awesome, which will be this week, tomorrow night on the east side at the Ale House, 7 o'clock. Put in a little plug there for us. And I don't want to forget our physicians that help us and work in our program and dedicate their time and effort are outstanding. You don't get this kind of help at some major universities. You really don't. You pay for it, but you don't get the quality that we have here. And, you know, all the support people and the people that donate and donate their hard-earned money and checks, whatever it is, if it's $5 or $5,000, our car dealers, wow, talk about great people, so supportive. They put on that giveaway car for the first game, and never a gripe, and always there willing to help. And then, you know, Joyce's and my loyal friends, Russ and Marty, and Ed and Yvonne, and John and Chris, and Steve and Judy, and Rod and Lori, and Maynard and Anita, and Larry and Patricia, and Fritz and Bobby, the old tailgate, Maynard's tailgate staff that are there every single tailgate after every game till the wee hours of the morning, waiting for me to show up so I can eat one of those great burgers. Joe Gomez, Susan Drury, just such great friends that we have here. It's just a great community. My coaches, my friends, truly my friends, I want to thank them. Of course, my son Aaron, who's done a tremendous job for me. He and Jeff Banks have been with me for 9 years now. I told the coaches last night, I wanted to especially thank Jeff and Eric, or and not like a dad. I wanted to thank Jeff and Aaron for putting up with me for 9 years. Aaron doesn't put up with me, but Jeff does. So thanks Aaron and his wife Diamond, and Andre Patterson and Donna, Jeff Banks and Corey, and Andre's son AC, who's on our team, is going to be a student assistant and student helper for us. Guy Holiday and his fine son, Justin Holiday, who just won Scout Team Player of the Week this last week. Gabe and Kelly Franklin, Brian and Stacy Natkin, Chad Raymond, Robert Rodriguez and Holly, Tom Williams and Tanya. Our graduate assistants, Jake Hales and Patrick Walsh and his fiancee, Chelsea Austin Contreras, Aaron Swantz and his wife Morgan, Tyler Dillard, student assistant, Bernard Obie, Humberto Padilla and his wife Tammy, and Jeremy Springer, who has been a student assistant for you. Thanks, everybody, so much. We'll have all week to hang out together and celebrate, because that's truly what I want this to be, is a celebration this week with our players. Just spend some great time with them, and that's what I told them this morning. This is going to be fun. We're going to stay together. I would be remiss if I didn't say that I'm 100% in support of Andre Patterson to succeed me as the head coach, it is not my decision, but I would be. But I do want to make that perfectly clear, and we'll make that clear to anybody that wants to listen. There's someone else that I'd like to thank. That's, first of all, I want to introduce her, my wife of, get this right now, 46 years. Joyce, I want to come up here and just stand with me for a second. She wants to talk, but she goes on and on and on and on. And she's been with me when I was a player. She's raised 2 football players, watched them play Little League and Pop Warner and junior high and high school, and then they went into the god-awful profession of coaching. And she has my son Eric and Aaron, and so 46 years she's been with me, and now I'm going to spend some time with her, and she's going to come first in my life. And I wanted her up here because I want the next people we want to talk about is Bob and Kim Stahl. Bob's given this program a lot, and has been 100% support of me, and really loyal. When it gets going bad, boy, he's good. He is really good. He's at his best. And I didn't win enough games, period. That's it. Didn't win enough games. In this profession, you got to win games. We didn't do it. But it's really something when you can call your boss one of your best friends. And Joyce and I love Bob and Kim a whole bunch, and that doesn't happen very many places. So hard to have that kind of relationship with your boss in the athletic world, because everybody leaves pissed off, and I'm not. Just came back from Southern Miss in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and man, did that make me realize what great fans we have and what great people we have. They got a coach there struggling in 1 year, his first year, and he's a big-time coach. He's a hell of a coach. And they're booing him and fire Ellis, fire the coach, all throughout the stands. It was ugly. It's not like that here. These fans appreciate and support UTEP in this town and have me forever. And it's just the best thing that's ever happened to our family is to be here. And again, we appreciate your support of our football team and our program and what we've done here. So thanks a million, and I'll let her go sit down, and I'll answer a few questions. Okay. I'm out of here. See you Saturday.
Coach, would you like to stay on board with the athletic department in some other capacity?
Well, I don't know what capacity that would be. I have no plans right now. I'm interested in staying on board with the athletic program as a booster and as a supporter, and I will do anything that Bob Stoll or the athletic department would like me to do. I'm in all the way. I'm not jumping out of the boat. However, I've been an athletic director before. I don't want that job. This guy is the best there is at it, and every coach in the program knows that. He's at every game. I don't know how he does it. So he's, not unless I'm asked. If the new coach comes in and wants, advice or to hear from me, that's fine. But I'm definitely going to be here supporting these players. I'm disappointed I can't work with some of the freshmen, that I recruited, and boy, it's going to be it's going to be nice. It's going to be fun to work with them. So if I'm asked, I'll be there too. But right now, we'll probably take a little time off. What we're going to do is make sure after Thanksgiving we got 9 days of school. We're going to make sure, Heather Smith I talked to her today. We're going to make sure that these guys are on track academically. We're going to make sure that they're doing the right thing off the field and that type of thing and being responsible. And we're going to help them make the adjustment, because the only thing that's that about the future is it's going to be different. And our team's going to have to embrace the change.
Coach, when did you sit down and really think that you were going to be retiring today? When did you realize
well, it's we've been talking about it for a couple of weeks, and as you talk and discuss it with people, it starts to get out. I kind of wanted to wait till the end of the year, but this is okay. We have a responsible team. They're not going to quit on anybody. They're going to quit on themselves. They're not going to go out and not be motivated. They're going to be motivated, and our coaches aren't quitting on anybody. They're not looking for a job. They got a job for one more week, and they're going to make sure that this is a great week. And I think if a victory over Rice will help secure some of their jobs. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next week, is helping people get in graduate school. Or I talked to a young man today about going and talking to, making some phone calls with some people here about job opportunities and those kind of things. We're going to be around to help our players and help each other. Your name again?
48 games here, hopefully 49 on Saturday. You've done things here that few coaches have been able to do. You've been the winningest coach over the past 4 decades here. What do you leave behind that you're most proud of?
Oh, I don't know. I just, that's hard for me to say, because I'm just so happy with the relationship that I have built up here in El Paso that it's going to just continue. It's just going to be another great chapter in Joyce and I's life, and we don't really know what we want to do with it, but we'll be around and we're going to support, probably some type of athletics in this community, of course, and maybe some charity work that she's very interested in becoming involved in that. I have an idea about helping high school kids get advanced scholarships at other schools and stuff like that. But and again, help this university however we can. But I can't say one thing other than I think we've been representative. I think we've been competitive. But I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. We just haven't won enough games. And every year goes by, I get older.
It's gone to the 1 and 2 win seasons, gone to the 60-point losses, all of those things. But you've gotten us to a
Well, I have some ideas about that, how we can help move forward. I sure do. If you could help me with those ideas, I would probably give them to you. But I know you're influential, but not quite that. I'll save that for being asked by the right people that can do something about it. I'm certainly not complaining, because Bob has given us the resources to get it done. One lost record, and we didn't do it. I didn't do it.
You talked about the continuity, or you talked about who you'd like to see as the next head coach here in Madison. What about continuity is important when you switch, when these things happen?
Well, I think there's going to be continuity in our program. I think, obviously, if Andre gets the job, that's awesome. But we have awesome assistant coaches here, and they're going to be retained. And we have an awesome support staff, and they're going to be retained. No one's running around here threatening anybody about losing their jobs, and the person that Bob Stahl hires isn't going to do that either. He's the best in the business at hiring people. His only mistake was me.
Coach, was recruiting ever an issue, getting the players that you wanted to?
Yeah, recruiting is definitely an issue right now. That's another thing I should have mentioned, that we have 14 kids who have committed to us, and that's another thing that our staff's going to work on, and I'm going to work on, and we're going to call those parents, and we're going to talk about the program, and we've talked about it already. They're aware. They hear about it just as much as you people do. Is Coach Price going to be there? All this kind of stuff. What's going to happen with the staff? And so we're going to solidify those with Coach Stahl's help. Stick by the commitments. We've got some players on the team who are going to receive scholarships next semester, and I know that our university is the type of university that will stand by that, and Bob Stahl will stand by his word, and those kids no one's getting screwed around here. I mean, it's a solid program. Probably not the term I wanted to use there.
Have you already met with the team, and what was their reaction?
Yes, I met with the team. I met with the coaches last night. I wanted to keep it on the low key, so no one would know. And then I met with the team. But you want to meet with the team, and you want to meet with the coaches first, tell them, then meet with the team first and talk to them. And I was surprised. They were a little bit stunned. I thought they probably thought it would be after the last game too. So I don't think they were shocked. They can add and subtract too, and they know what's going on, and they hear it too. But with this group, I'm not worried about any quit or anybody going sideways on us. It'll be fine. They'll work hard and they'll contribute. Hi. Right.
Tell us, sell yourself. Tell us what you've done and what you are so proud of as compared to even when Bob Stahl was one of them.
Yeah. Well, I think probably the main thing we've done is raised our expectation level. I think one of the main things we've done is raised our attitude, our self-image. What do you think about themselves? What do the athletes think about it? What do the kids in high school think about UTEP now? Do they want to go to school? Yeah, it's a good place. Do you want to be in national recognition? Yeah. You want to be on national television? Yes. You want to play in bowl games? Yes. You want to have winning seasons? Yes, it's possible here. Do you want to go to facilities and locker rooms that are beautiful and nice and be treated with dignity and respect by your community? You will be. You'll be treated with dignity and respect. When we get out, when we come off this field, you don't hear a bunch of negative stuff from people. So this is a great place to play college football, I'm telling you. And when you get it cranked up and we're winning, we know that other 20,000 kicks in and now this baby's full. So I think we've raised the expectation level, and we've gotten national recognition. And that's good for the university and good for El Paso in general. And everything that we're doing, that's what I love this community, because it's moving forward and it's moving up, and things are moving. And I'm a young guy and got lots of spirit and want to be involved in it.
Coach, you said this is the game you love, and you wish you could still be doing it. When you look back at this season, is there anything you wish you could have changed or regret doing?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of things I changed. We didn't do the things that we normally do this year. There's a lot of things I changed. A lot of new ideas I got from our staff, and listened to players and listened to other coaches. And, we were doing it the same way for a while, and it wasn't working. And if it's not broken, don't try to fix it. But if it isn't working, change it. So we changed it. It didn't get us enough wins, but we changed a lot of things. Not our basic philosophy on how we treat kids and people. We treat everybody with dignity and respect, and we're honest, and we're upfront, all that type of stuff. But we did make a lot of changes.
But historically, this program's kind of struggled going back forever. What's the hardest thing about consistently winning here?
What's the hardest thing about consistently winning here? I've been other places where it's harder to win here than UTEP. So that's a cop out for me. I think you can win here. I didn't do it. Didn't do a good enough job of it. Didn't win as much game. That's my fault.
How much would a packed Sun Bowl Saturday night mean to you?
Oh God, it would be great. It would be awesome. And next step, give the beer away free. That'll get him in there. The hell with the game. That guy's leaving.
Hey, Coach, in your time in UTEP, what is going to be your most memorable moment? What's going to be your favorite time that you had here?
The day I stood up here and got the job. That meant an awful lot to the Price family, I'll tell you that. And there's, like I said before, only two people that are responsible for that took a chance on me. And that's Diana and Bob. I can call her Diana now. What the hell? She's not in the country, is she?
What happens to your playbook?
What happens to my playbook? They get dumped. I got a bunch of them. I got letters. I got my dad's playbook from 1952. So I think they're in those. Joyce, are they in those storage buildings that I'm going to be taking out and cleaning out? She's got plans for them. She's got plans for them. It's memorized anyway. It's memorized in my mind and my son's mind, Aaron, too.
Coach, you mentioned El Paso as your home. Will you continue to live?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to continue to live here. We love it here. It's we have a summer home up in Coeur d'Alene that we're looking into, but the more places you go, the better El Paso looks, I'll tell you that. And we have such friends here, and the people are so gracious and so nice. It was just so obvious Saturday night to me as I was walking around the stadium, listening to look at the newspaper, what they're writing about the poor coach there. It's BS. You don't get that here. I've been a lot of places, and I got a thick skin, but you people treat people with dignity and respect, and I appreciate that. So with that, come to the game Saturday night, watch these guys play as hard as they can, play as well as they can. It's going to be a great night, and thanks for everything. And after this Saturday, I'll be seeing you at the basketball games cheering for those Miners. Okay, thanks.